Hi, I'm Cindy Merritt, and I'm your local real estate partner. And just like you, I live, work, and play in the Richmond, Virginia area and all around our wonderful surrounding counties. Today we are at Join or Die Knives with Brent Stubblefield, and Brent, I geek out over Forged in Fire, and this is kind of our local Forged in Fire, right?
Yeah, it is.
All right, tell me what you do here.
Well, we are full-time, full-service knife shop. We make custom knives and some production knives, but we have classes here.
Okay.
A couple weekends a month usually. We have different types of classes, both the forging and the grinding types of things. We have it open to the public to come and do classes.
That's great, and I understand that you can get gift certificates to come out here. And
yeah, they're very popular gifts. We have a really cool little wooden knife gift card that we send out so that people have something to open. And it's just one of those experiential gifts we give to people.
Right, all right, so who comes here?
We have a huge cross-section of people.
Okay.
We get people from all over Virginia, some people up from North Carolina, Maryland, a lot from Northern Virginia. But we have everybody from aspiring knife makers, people that are serial hobbyists and avocational people of all kinds, and other people that get drug along by their friends and just never really thought about it before.
Okay.
It's interesting because you never know who's going to do the best knife. Not that it's a competition, but sometimes maybe their wife got dragged here and she's going, I don't know. But because she just might have that natural talent, she might just be the best of everybody, so you never know.
So you have men and women that do this?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, all right, because I love watching this on television, so I didn't know how many women would actually participate. Now, you've been on Forged in Fire, haven't you?
I have.
Yeah, that's awesome. So you're kind of a celebrity, or a local celebrity.
Well, I didn't win my episode, so that's kind of like I don't lead with it. I do like to let the work stand for itself.
Yes.
So I don't have signs up when I do an event or anything, but of course we get to talking about it, I'll talk about it. But that was such an excellent experience. All three of the competitors that I competed with really have become friends.
Okay.
In fact, one of them, comes and forges in the shop.
How did you get involved in making knives?
Well, I did a lot of hobbies myself, and I like to try different things. And once I made a knife, I realized that, the metalwork, the woodwork, the leatherwork, resins, epoxies, it's just such a deep well of learning that I could pare down the things that I was trying to learn how to do into the one thing, but I would still have plenty to keep me occupied. Also, once I had made a couple knives, I noticed that they made very special gifts. People really thought it was special. And then also I cut one of my kids' umbilical cords with one I made.
Really?
That's right. And when I did that, I realized that the knives can take on a lot of meaning. And so you can have one that's handed down to you that's special, or you can have one that's special because of something that it was used for or the occasion that it was given on that gift. And so a lot of the commissions and the custom projects that I do are for really special moments in people's lives. Groomsmen sets, things like that. I'm just really honored to be a part of people's lives in that way.
That's awesome and very interesting. I would not have thought of that. Now, if somebody wants to get a hold of you and take a class or have you commission a knife for them, how do they get a hold of you?
The best way is the website.
Okay.
JoinOrDieKnives.com. Knife Maker Richmond on Google usually pulls it up, but and then of course we're on the social media, Facebook, Join or Die Knives, and Instagram, Join or Die Knives. But we have the class schedule, the sign-ups for that, and contact forms and everything right there. And then of course we're down here at 1600 Valley Road, so people can come stop by during the weekdays.
Are you here all the time?
I'm here all the time. It's probably best to give us a call. The phone number's right there on the website.
Okay.
Make sure we'll be in the shop, because being a small shop, we run an errand or something. Or lunch, but we're generally here weekdays, 8 to 6. So.
Okay, great. Can we go watch you make some knives and do the process with the class?
Yeah, let's go check it out.
Okay, great. So you have put a piece of steel inside the forge, is that right?
Yeah, we got a piece of high carbon steel on the forge.
Okay.
It's just about perfect temperature to start tapping on. You don't have to have a lot of equipment to do this.
Okay.
You can get a heavy piece of mild steel from scrapyard or a piece of railroad track or anything like that.
Really?
Yeah, so you get the steel hot, and it's not as hard as what you have. You get a hammer from the hardware store and do it.
Okay.
But as we're more serious about it, obviously better tools are going to make a big difference.
All right.
So the next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to pull it out, and I'm going to kind of define where the handle's going to start. We're going to rough in the little handle notch where the handle starts. I'm going to hit it on the edge, it expands out, and I have to flatten it back. So that you'll see I'll hit it really hard because I want to go ahead and just hit it as flat as possible.
Gotcha.
I'm going to turn it around, put it in the forks the other way. We'll rough out the back of the handle. Maybe 1 or 2 heats there. Flip it around, that'll be about it.
Okay.
Now, if y'all weren't here, it'll take a little bit more time.
Right.
But you'll see that we went from a bar with a little bit of an angle cut on it to a knife shape in just a,
In just
3 or 4
a few
heats.
minutes, yeah. Now, how long from start to finish does it take to make a knife? Because you told me this piece of it is actually faster than the finishing of it, correct?
Yeah, people argue about forged knives versus stock removal knives, but the truth is, all knives are eventually stock removal knives, and your edge geometry and heat treating, which is how you harden the blade, are more important factors than whether or not it's forged, or sometimes they can be more important than the alloy of the steel.
Okay. How long does it take to make a knife this size?
Well, it's going to be 4 to 6 hours total.
Okay.
With the forging, the heat treating process. Then we're going to have to grind it clean and get the handle put together, and then all polishing it up. Then we'll go make the sheet. So it's quite a complicated process.
Okay. All
So
right.
you can imagine the larger projects tend to take multiple weeks.
Multiple weeks. Okay.
Swords, things like that.
Ah, I got you. All right. And your average class, do they come out with a finished product like this?
We have 3 classes. 2 come out with a finished product with the handle, and 1 class is stock removal 1 day. Intro is the blade only. But we provide like the paracord to wrap the handle. It's an excellent class for people that have already been dabbling, maybe in buying knife blades and putting handles on them. They can come and make their own knife, and then they have already, do the handle.
So this is Chase and Brent, and you guys are father and son, and this is a graduation present for you?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, and you've done this before, right?
Yes, so my second time forging a knife.
Forging a knife, all right. So then why do you come and make knives?
More for the blacksmith thing. Just the actual being able to do it from scratch. Forging process I've always wanted to learn.
You wanted to learn how to do it? Okay. And is it fun?
It is very fun.
Yeah, okay. Is it as hard as it looks?
Yes,
Is it?
very much so.
Is it? Okay. All right, great. Okay, so you sketched it at home, you brought it in, and you said, this is what I want to make.
Right,
And it happened.
yes.
That's
These guys are great. Yeah.
That's
They
awesome.
can help you do what you set out to do.
Very good. Thank you.
Thank you.
We are with Lauren and Carolyn, and you're ladies here making your own knives. How did you get involved in doing this?
Well, it was a Christmas present to me
Okay.
to come in and have a class in January
Uh-huh.
because we're big fans of the TV show Forged in Fire on the History Channel.
I love that, yes.
So she surprised me and got me the introduction to knife making class.
All right.
That's right.
So the one-day class only gets you to the knife, it doesn't get you to the handle. And I have a great appreciation now for people that work with their hand, and tradesmen and craftsmen, because there's a lot that goes into it. So,
There really is. Just watching you all do this today has been really fascinating. It's like being on the set. So I've enjoyed it very much. So if you want to come and learn how to make custom knives, or if you want to commission a custom knife for yourself, come on down, make yourself at home, and join Dye Knives. You'll be really glad you did.
Cindy Merritt is nationally recognized as a leader in the U.S. real estate market. Of the more than 35,000 realtors in Virginia, the American Institute of Real Estate Professionals consistently ranks Cindy in the top 10 best realtors in the state.
Make Yourself at Home is sponsored in part by Paul Adams, branch manager and nationally recognized senior loan officer with Prime Lending, a Plains Capital company. With over 400 mortgage options available, Paul Adams and his team work hard to uncover the key to each client's mortgage success.